Hi everybody, it's me Jill and welcome to Jill Informed. This is the recap of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, Episode 11, Evil Twins. Okay, we were not on last week. I did not know it wasn't going to be on last week. I was surprised and then scared that my recording didn't work and I was looking for it online and I couldn't find it until I discovered it wasn't even on last week. So I haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks. I missed you. I hope you guys are all ready to go, and I'm sure you guys were missing last week's episode as much as I was. So let's get started. We pick up, of course, where we left off with Monet's elimination. Still, that one still stings a little bit. It's not the same without her there. Do you guys feel like that too? So now everyone is saying how, they liked Monet, they miss her, and Cameron is feeling some sort of survival guilt. I don't know. She said, I know this sounds bad, but it would be easier for me to be on the other side of it than to be the one that has to wipe off her lipstick message. It would be easier for you to go home than wipe off the lipstick? I'm sorry, I like Cameron, but that's too sweet. You're in a competition. I feel like she's not being honest. That's one thing. But the other is that just seemed too sappy sweet to me. Asia even says, are you kidding me? If you'd rather be in her shoes, then go home. And I'm kind of with Asia on this one. Next, Ru comes down the stairs to announce the mini challenge, and he is with Cheyenne Jackson, and this challenge is called Resting Brunch Face, which is a funny name for a challenge that seems very weird to me. The girls have 15 minutes to put together a pancake with all the ingredients that are on this table. And I did not, okay, so I'm thinking that makes no sense to me. While they're all grabbing for stuff, Aquaria is dry heaving as she's grabbing these things. And I'm thinking, well, then why are you grabbing Spam and ham and the meats and stuff? It's a pancake. There was chocolate and peanut butter and there were things like that on there, whipped cream. Just make it a sweet pancake. I wasn't sure what was, why, if it was making you gag, why are you grabbing the gross stuff? I did not understand that. Okay, now I get it. They had to make a little face and tell a story. And then Cheyenne picks the winner, and Cheyenne has to take a bite, but with the tiniest fork and the tiniest bite of food I've ever seen. So I can't imagine that Cheyenne was really getting a good taste of the pancake. I think it was just about the design and the story, which was they were all faces, and then they had a story behind them. Asia O'Hara is the winner of that challenge. Now we find out about the Maxi Challenge. The girls have to come up with two characters, one of them at their best, and the other one is their evil twin. They have to create two looks, one look for each, and then they also have to record a narrative for each of the characters. Now it's the time when RuPaul comes into the workroom to have the deep discussions with everybody. It seems like Aquaria is having trouble going to an uncomfortable place. She's sort of hiding behind her style and her look and not going any deeper than that. RuPaul is so smart. He figured out Cracker in 30 seconds. Cracker said that she over-explains things, and she got kind of called out on that from the other girls. And like I said, right away, Ru figured out, oh, so you like to control people's opinions of you. And Cracker's like, yeah, I guess I do. I want to over-explain myself to people so they don't get the wrong impression. And I just thought, wow, that was smart. Ru knew exactly what was happening. And then said, okay, so you don't want to give them a chance to form their own opinions. You want to control their opinion. And Cracker was kind of yes, I think I do. And Ru said, well, you know that saying, other people's opinions are none of your business? Ru's like a therapist too. Cameron also was, I think, struggling a little bit to get to her inner self, because she just keeps saying she's shy and all that, but Ru was trying to get her to go deep. One funny thing is Cameron kept saying, I think my inner saboteur is telling me I'm not good enough. And that a few times Cameron used the word saboteur. until Ru finally said, "You mean saboteur?" I thought that was kind of funny. To the confession cam, Cameron still couldn't get it. Then we see RuPaul's evil twin, Rude Paul. And now it's the main stage. I am obsessed with this song. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. I love it. As always, Ru looks gorgeous and introduces the judges, Michelle Visage, Carson Kressley, and the guest judges this week are Ashanti and Lena Dunham. Okay, the On the Runway category this week is Double Trouble. And it's very interesting the way they did this. They have each girl come out first as their good self and then as their evil self, with the good self is still on the stage. So they're doing it so that it looks like they're looking at each other, the good and the bad version. And it's really cool, but I'm thinking, wow, this had to be a nightmare in the editing room. So first we have Cameron Michaels, and Katrina Michaels is her alter ego, who is the evil side. I'm not in love with either of these looks. She looks like a cave woman in both. Honestly, that first look looks like the ice look. Like, do you guys remember, was it episode 2 maybe, where they had to do In an Apocalyptic World, where they were doing the summer looks, but they had to dress all wintry? That almost looks like it could have been from that. I mean, it's fine, and she always looks pretty. Next is Eureka and You Filthior. God, the names crack me up. I feel like Eureka has looked better, but there's something I actually don't hate about these looks. They both kind of look a little Elle Woods-ish. It's okay. Next is Miz Cracker and her evil twin, Miz Crumbs. I don't love this, and it's making me a little worried for Miz Cracker. I like her good look. I'm not crazy about her bad look. And you know, actually, now that I think about it, she was struggling with her evil look. She was like having trouble with the sewing machine, and I think she ended up using something she already had. So maybe it's being projected in how she's feeling. Maybe she's already feeling a little stressed out. Next is Aquaria, and her evil twin is Sabatina. I'm not sure I understand the connection with the name, but it's fine. It's no worse than Cameron and Katrina. But I will say this, Aquaria's looks, I love both of them. Her good girl look, she just looks really pretty. And the evil look is cool. I love it. She's got like this exoskeleton kind of thing where like her jawbone is on the outside and her spine is on the outside. It's again, she's doing these sort of avant-garde looks that are way different than the other girls are doing, and I like it. Finally, we have Asia O'Hara and her evil twin, North Korea. All right, let me say this. Asia O'Hara, I don't love this look. I don't like the dreamsicle look. I don't even like dreamsicles. Maybe that's my problem. I don't like orange. I don't like the wig. It's just fine. It's okay. I just don't really like it. But North Korea, that is the best look of the night. Good or bad, I am living for this. Her makeup, the bald head, the dress, fan-freaking-tastic. I'm loving it. The eye makeup, oh, everything. Okay, now it's time for the critics to talk to each of the girls. And again, they're all on stage as their good version and their evil version. I guess they did this whole conversation twice, when they were dressed up as good and when they were dressed up as evil, because they have reaction shots for everything. Again, oh my gosh, the editing, I can't even imagine. I can barely edit my videos and it's just me sitting here in front of you. So doing all that trickery is just hats off to the editors. That's all I can say. Okay, so I pretty much agreed with the judges on everything. I really did want more from Miz Cracker. I think the problem in the workroom, she was so in touch with her inner saboteur that, you know what, actually now that I say it, that's probably the problem. She's probably way too in touch with her inner saboteur. And that was probably her problem. They liked both of Aquaria's looks, and I totally agreed with that. Her look is her strong suit, though, so I don't think that's surprising. I think they were surprised that the inner dialogue that she taped, that she had really gone deep with that. The judges seem to love Eureka's look. Like I said, I kind of liked it. I didn't, but probably not as much as the judges. All right, so I will not be surprised if it's Cameron who is lip syncing for her life against Miz Cracker. That definitely sounds like that's where things are headed. And judging from the critiques, I would also think that Asia or Aquaria would be the winner this week. All right, so they had another week where RuPaul asks them to say who they think should go home of each other. And there were no real surprises here for me. There aren't that many of them left, and they can't pick themselves. So Cameron, of course, took the easy way out, thinking everybody deserved to be there, so she was just going to pick what she thought was her biggest competition, and that was Aquaria. Eureka said Miz Cracker. Miz Cracker said Cameron. Aquaria said Cameron. And Asia said Miz Cracker. So it's not looking great for Miz Cracker and Cameron. I will be surprised if they don't lip sync for their lives. All right, so they go backstage and the judges talk a little bit more until silence. Bring back my girls. Okay, this is why RuPaul has her own show. So Ru says, Cameron Michaels, you and your saboteur were not a winning combination. I'm sorry, you're up for elimination. Oh gosh, that's why Ru makes the big bucks. Eureka is safe. Asia is safe. That was a little bit of a fake out. I thought Asia was gonna get a congratulations, but no. Aquaria, congratulations. And Aquaria won a trip to Fort Lauderdale, I think, and luggage. And Miz Cracker up for elimination. So it's as I thought, Cameron and Miz Cracker. I mean, there's no way Miz Cracker is going to go home, though. This is Cameron's third time in a row being in the bottom two. And Cameron's not going to win this thing. So it's definitely her time. It's time to lip sync for your life. And this week they are lip syncing to Nasty Girl by Vanity 6. I don't know. After this lip sync, I'm nervous. I don't think either of them did great. You know what? I feel like it was kind of in a weird way, it was a hard song to get really, do really big moves with. I felt like Miz Cracker was trying to throw the splits in there and do a lot of stuff, cartwheels and everything. Both of them were trying, but the song kind of didn't lend itself to those big giant moments. I'm not sure how much the lip sync competition counts, but I'm not quite as confident as I was before. But I don't think Cameron by any means blew away Miz Cracker. So with the fact that this is her third time in a row, and I don't think anybody thinks Cameron's gonna win, it's probably her time. No! I'm stunned. Wow. Cameron Michaels, Shantae, you stay. And right about then, I was hoping for a double save week again, but no. Miz Cracker, sashay away. I am terrible at picking the winner here. You guys, I had her as the favorite now. I'm speechless. Now what? Asia? I think they love Asia. And Asia had a really good week. I don't think Asia should win this whole thing. I don't know. Eureka? It can't. Please tell me it's not going to be Cameron. I don't think it can be Cameron. She has not been strong enough. But my gosh, they're saving her for some reason. In Aquaria, maybe, but I thought Aquaria was too young. I don't know. I don't know. Now, listen, clearly I don't know what I'm talking about and I'm terrible at guessing, but right now, I guess I think it's going to be between Eureka or Asia. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm still like reeling from this decision right now. Wow. Okay. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Jill Informed if you haven't already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Where are your heads at? What's happening? Are you as stunned as I am about Ms. Cracker leaving? Who do you think is going to win this thing? I clearly don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think. All right, that's it for me. I will see you next Thursday at 1 p.m. Central Time for the next recap of RuPaul's Drag Race. Bye-bye.